and a new study released by the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy says Florida has the second worst tax situation in the country for average Americans. Maybe contrary to what you might think, Certified Financial Planner Joe Bert is here to talk about it. You know, Joe, it's interesting because we don't have a state income tax. We assume things are good. What made Florida rank so high on this list?
Well, what makes it rank so high is the fact that we don't have an income tax, John. We have to get 30% of our revenue comes from sales taxes, use taxes, fees, all those things that we pay every day when we buy something. And yeah, we are the second most expensive state in the union.
Wow. Now, they say most states have a regressive taxing system. Let's start with that. What does a regressive taxing system mean?
Regressive means is that the lower your income, the higher the percentage of your income that you're going to pay in tax. To give you an example, in the state of Florida, the poorest 20% of the folks pay about 13% of their income in taxes, whereas the wealthiest pay about 1% in taxes. What we're talking about here is, once again, sales taxes and the use taxes that we have. But once again, 30% of our income for the state comes from those kinds of taxes because we don't have an income tax.
Yeah, anybody who's bought a house knows, right, man, if you want to buy a house, you're going to pay a lot of taxes there, aren't you?
You got it. You got it.
What are some of the other areas, do you think, where we might be taxed? Anything else stand out to you when you're looking over this study here?
Well, you know, we don't pay taxes on food. And, you know, some states around the country, you pay taxes when you buy food. Now, of course, we have taxes when we dine out. Every time we buy, you know, gas, everything you buy, virtually, you're going to pay taxes on. We just raised it here in Seminole County, and taxes keep going up. But once again, it's that regressiveness nature of it that impacts the poorer folks the most because they pay a higher percentage of thetheir overall income out in those taxes that we really don't take into consideration. Unlike income taxes, you know, we do that compilation every April. We look at all what our income is. We maybe have to write a check, or we see what the government kept. But when it comes to all the sales taxes and property taxes, all those things we do, it just kind of eats at you slowly.
It all adds up.
It sure
all right,
does.
Joe, always great to talk to you. Hey, if people need to get in touch with you or want to check out some of your writings and readings, what do they go to?
All they need to do is Google me, John. Joe Bert, B-E-R-T.
Always good to see you, Joe.
Thanks,
Talk to you
John.
soon. All right.